We have only 2 more lessons left of faith and deconstruction. It has been quite a journey. For the first 6 lessons, we've been exploring the process of deconstruction, which is the dismantling of inherited beliefs, systems, and ideologies that no longer align with your truth. This week, we turn to the crucial process of reconstruction. While deconstruction is about breaking down beliefs and identities that no longer serve you, reconstruction is about rebuilding. It is the intentional process of rebuilding a belief system, identity, and life practices that resonates more with your current values, experiences, and newfound insights. Without reconstruction, the deconstruction process can feel perpetually unmoored, which just means is adrift with a clear sense of meaning or purpose. Rebuilding is not about returning to old certainties, but about creating a more authentic and life-giving foundation. Before we begin, let's take a moment to reflect. What beliefs or practices have you already started to rebuild, and where do you feel the most uncertain about what comes next? Reconstruction is a deeply personal and empowering process. It allows you to take ownership of your beliefs and practices, deciding what stays, what goes, and what evolves. This process helps you create a sustainable framework for your life, one that can support you as you continue to grow and change. What are some key elements of reconstruction? They include having discernment, keeping what serves you, releasing what harms you. Integration, merging the lessons from your past with insights and wisdom from your present. Autonomy, trusting yourself as the ultimate authority in your life. Reclaiming meaning, finding new ways to connect with spirituality, purpose, and community. Defining your values, identifying the core principles that guide your life and relationship. And creating practices, exploring new spiritual practices, philosophies, and ways of being, and establishing rituals, habits, and boundaries that nurture your well-being and align with your new beliefs. We spent a majority of this course talking about deconstruction, and while it is a very vital step towards personal freedom and growth, stopping there can have unintended consequences. So let's explore some dangers of remaining in a perpetual state of deconstruction without moving forward and beginning to reconstruct your new belief system. Number 1, emotional exhaustion and cynicism. Constantly dismantling beliefs and systems without rebuilding can lead to chronic disillusionment and emotional fatigue. When everything feels broken, it's easy to fall into despair. Reconstruction offers hope and renewal by showing that it's possible to build something beautiful from the rubble. Number 2, loss of identity and belonging. Deconstruction often involves shedding old identities and communities, which can create a profound sense of loss. There's a lot of grief. And without reconstruction, this loss can turn into a prolonged isolation and a fractured sense of help. Rebuilding helps you craft a new identity and find or create communities that evolve and reflect your new truth. Being stuck in avoidance. Some people get stuck in deconstruction out of fear of making mistakes, fear of being wrong again, or fear of rebuilding something that could hurt them. But staying in this liminal space can prevent deep healing and growth. Reconstruction is not about perfection. It's about courageously stepping into the unknown and allowing yourself to evolve. And last but not least, number 4, perpetual grief without healing. Grieving the loss of old beliefs and communities is natural, but reconstruction is part of the healing process, a very important part. It provides a way to honor what was while embracing what can be. Without this step, grief can linger indefinitely, preventing you from fully stepping into your future. How do we approach reconstruction? Start by defining your core values. What principles guide your life, love, justice, curiosity, etc.? Number 2, experiment with practices. Try meditation, nature rituals, journeying, community service. Number 3, curate your community. Seek relationships that honor your growth and authenticity. And number 4, embrace uncertainty. Let go of the need for absolute certainty and allow room for mystery. This week's exercise, in addition to reading the Reconstruction chapter in The Beginner's Guide to Deconstruction, written by me, I want you to create a personal manifesto. And if you want to learn how to do that, you will need to access our classroom if you are not in there. So you can DM me and I will give you the link. Or if you have downloaded the Guide to Deconstruction and or the syllabus, I have sent invitations out with all the information on how you can access the Google Classroom. Once this class is over, if you have not gotten to the classroom, it will be shut down. So if you want the steps on how to create So if you want the steps on how to create a personal manifesto, and we've been talking a lot about community, join a community of people who are on their journey to deconstruct and reconstruct, then join us in the Google Classroom. We have the second to last discussion on Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. If I don't see you then I will see you next week with the final lesson of Faith and Deconstruction, where we'll be talking about what the next steps are. Thank you so much. See you next week.